The Germanium Part Garden by Mask Audio Electronics started as a shower thought, but as we all know, not all shower thoughts are winners. But maybe this one is. Let's find out. Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily and your smile is positively infectious in the best possible way. Mask Audio Electronics is sponsoring this video, but thoughts and opinions are all mine. Ears are all yours though. The original silicone-based Part Garden is in essence two fuzzes within one pedal. And if you're familiar with the original Part Garden, you might think of that pedal as a fuzz that can be turned into an overdrive. Well, Alec from Mask Audio Electronics says that the Germanium Part Garden is an overdrive that can be turned into a fuzz. We'll hear it in a moment, but let's go over the controls. We have three black knobs at the top that are labeled as Roman numerals. Going left to right, one controls how much signal is entering Germanium Part Garden, and it sets the general gain level. 2 sets the gain between the two circuits, and will also subtly attenuate bass frequencies as it's turned down. 3 is volume output, simple enough. The silver knob is texture. That changes the gain structure in the first stage. Turning it up increases the gain and compression, and when fully clockwise, the signal is so compressed that nothing will pass through unless it's boosted by another pedal, or I guess really hot pickups. By the way, if you hear some crackling when turning that knob, that's normal. The toggle, yeah, changes the range of the texture control. Up gives you the optimal range for adjustment, while down allows for fine tuning of more extreme sounds. We're starting with that up. I'm going to have the 1 knob at noon, 2 is going to start all the way down, 3 is going to be at about 2, and texture is going to start all the way down. I'm playing this Parts Master I built with the Seymour Duncan Hot Jazz Master silencer pickups right there through the Supro Airwave amp. That's all mic'd up with a Sennheiser E906. Here's my clean signal. And with the pedal engaged. That's more subtle than I expected this to get off the rip, but it adds such a nice character already. You're not quite getting a lot of grit, but we are going to turn up that knob and we'll get some. The 1 knob. Honestly, I would consider having this pedal and using it on my board just for that. I'm sold on that tone alone. It's not super nasty yet. I'm going to turn that up now all the way, as gritty as it gets before we touch knob 2. Yeah, already this is one of those pedals that I just want to keep playing, but we want to move along. I'm going to send 1 back to 3 o'clock, and we'll sweep knob 2 until we find a sweet spot. Yeah, I really like it between 2 and 3, at least with knob 1 at 3 o'clock. So it's kind of nice. You could hear those bass frequencies coming back. I just didn't want as much as I was getting, but this is, I think, a winner for me. Now we're going to slowly crank the texture knob. Remember, this could crackle. That's kind of the nature of it. Noon feels like a good place to hang out, but first I'm going to have a link to buy Part Garden Germanium or Germanium Part Garden directly from Mask Audio Electronics, but I'll also have affiliate links in there, and I'll have links to things like the Supro Airwave amp, the Sennheiser E906, the pickups in this guitar, maybe like the Fender neck that this guitar has, because using those affiliate links, even if you don't buy the thing that I'm linking to directly, it's a great way to support this channel, because when you buy something, literally anything with those links, a small portion of that sale gets shared with me. That makes it a great way to help me out, support this channel, doing things that, let's be honest with ourselves and each other, we were probably going to do anyway. Now I want to back off a bit on knobs 1, which is going to go to noon, and 2, which I'll leave knob 2 at 2 o'clock-ish. I just really am enjoying this. Let's bump that texture up with the same settings on the other knobs. I'm going to turn it up to 3. I love this as an overdrive, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting to love it so much as an overdrive. But let's go ahead and crank the texture for fun. Let's crank knobs 1 and 2 for fun. Full disclosure, since I'm miking the cab with the E906, there's a chance that you'll hear some string noise. apparently the signal is so hot that that's not happening, and that's pretty cool. That is incredible. I didn't realize that this pedal would have so much range. There's something that can be a little bit synthy about that on those single note lines. Let's hear that a little bit more. Yeah, there's something that's definitely a little synthy about that. Not overly so, but it just has that kind of vibe to me. Now it's yeah time. I'm going to start with yeah cranked. Or I should say I'm going to start with texture cranked while the yeah is engaged. Now that is hella gated. Let's turn yeah down a little bit. I mean, the manual says, or I guess the product description says, that yeah and texture controls the finer tuning of the more extreme sound. So it makes sense that everything on texture when you engage ya is super duper extreme. As you could hear, we could really fine tune, especially those like gated sounds that were really, really sick. And I just love this pedal. I don't know what else to say. The Germanium Part Garden is really an inspiring dirt pedal. I think Alec just killed it. I haven't played the original Part Garden, but I really want to try that one too. If you liked this video, check out the one on the screen where I put this guitar together. It's a fun one. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye.